Alright, so got to test out the header cart. Didn't go as planned. Yeah, that's my light. I always face a light forward, brake light forward, so I can show people oncoming that I've got something wide. There you go. My wife following me. But yeah, I'll do some more video in the morning and extend this. This will be just the first part, saying that I am successfully traveling with the New Holland 1400 combine header, which is a 963, I think. But anyway, stay tuned. Alright, so it is the next day, and with the company of Dipper and Dapper down there, since my wife's not home today, they follow me around. We'll go look and see how this header cart project fared or failed. I don't consider it a failure. I'm just learning, and I'll make improvements on it. But here's my lights. My light setup, handy dandy magnet trailer kit. I had this one turned around, always facing towards traffic, so they see how wide you are by turning around, so I could see the ground to get up the hill last night, because it was dark after we got back. So this is what I got. Now, I know a lot of header carts have smaller tires on the one side. If you look at that, it is pretty well straight. It needed to be leaning back farther this way. And so it seemed like the red oak held the weight pretty good. It looks like it's on this bracket, but it's actually not. It just decided that that's where it lined up at. I wanted to head farther towards the front, but being it was my first time putting on a trailer, my wife's first time guiding somebody on a trailer, and the guy I custom harvest for, it was his first time putting a combine head on a trailer. So I can only do what I'm told to, you know, from the driver's seat. But yeah, I mean, as far as like my spacing from here to there, I've got it right, because I've got the back of the head sitting on that, and this is right under the cutter bar down through there, which is where I wanted the weight to be, you know. But I tell you, this running gear wobbles to be heckin' back, and this tongue is bent. It's got a big piece of metal somebody added underneath there. You couldn't drive maybe 20 miles an hour at the fastest, but that's still better than driving the combine 15 miles an hour, 15 feet wide down the road. Definitely got a hose. Believe it or not, that rusty old nasty thing is not leaking, but that'll have to be replaced. It's a 960. I think I said 963. It's a 960 Sperry New Holland, if that shows the age maybe just a little bit. And it's rough. It's what came with the machine. It's missing a sickle section down here, which I had a heck of a lot of problem with. That'll be fixed for the year before it comes time to harvest again. These snouts almost look like they're awful like either like a high boy sprayer, or maybe, to me that's what they look like. They would be off the rear wheels for a high boy sprayer, something. I have no idea. But the farmer before me added those on there for a reason, and it really does help. It really does help, you know, pick up late over beans and stuff like that, especially with this, you know, the custom job that happened in like January and February or whenever it was. You have to look, you know, I have to look back at the calendar, but so I wanted to take them off, but I'm really glad I didn't, because if you see, this is where the you know, the original head stops, and the viewpoint is terrible. And I don't know if all combines are like that or just mine, but the viewpoint's terrible. So I'm glad those snouts are on there, but it made it extremely stick out like way the heck past my truck I know my truck's parked sideways, but that my back, when I'm going straight, my back tires are lined up pretty much with those back tires, or the wagon tires. But what I'm gonna have to do in order to get the lean on it, I'm guessing I will take a 2x4 on probably the back side, lag bolt it to the back of that, and then maybe like, 2 of them, and then put a board across to make this taller. I really wanted to just use the red oak because it's really strong. I mean, this log is bowed. It's not straight, and it's still not straight even with the weight of the head on it. The other one's the same way. Yeah, this is my cut guard so my strap didn't get cut on my sickle sections. But anyways, we got her home, and later today, if I can find somebody to follow me home, I'll retrieve the combine. Jacob Boehm said that he showed it to me, but it's his dad, so I have to ask his dad about it. But they've got a new drum for the inside. As you can see, this thing has been heavily worked on. It's missing a thing, which pretty sure I lost that doing that custom job, because I don't remember missing one when I did my beans. And then of course you can see the guides are just wore out, like it's just punching through wherever the heck it wants to. But I don't even have any idea how any of that works. I know I can't find these. Bandit said he had some, but he didn't want to come off of them because you can't find them. I have found these in my yard. I have found them when I was disking this year in the bean field. There's probably one like on the side of the road somewhere, because when I got it they were all there, but they're just so old they just junk. That one's holding on by a thread. I could probably pull it off if I wanted to, but maybe I can work out something with Jacob and his dad on getting the other drum for the middle of it. I don't know how hard it would be to change, but anyways, I'm gonna keep this one from getting too long-winded. And like I said, and like I usually say, if you watch to the end, I appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more wannabe farming and the things we're going to do this year, subscribe for more. Thanks. One more part of the video of 2 little ducks following you, trying to keep up. They are kind of cute, I guess.